let me edit the privacy. All right, welcome to Uncle Legend's Corner. I'll be your host, Uncle Legend, and with me always is my beautiful co-host, called Girl 6, better known as Fox.
Hey, y'all. Here we go again. Happy New Year, okay?
Had some technical difficulty. It is what it is.
Happy New Year, take 3.
Hey.
So, like I was saying, we're in 2023 right now. In grade school, I didn't even think I would see 2023. I didn't think I would. I don't know why, for a weird ass reason.
How would you living?
I don't know.
That you ain't think you was going to see 2023.
I just didn't. Even the 2000s, like I'm in 1990s right now. Like that's all I know.
I'm in the 1990s.
Like 2020, anything. Like no. So as I thought before, it would be like flying cars and all this cool stuff going around. Yeah, they're coming. It's coming. All that stuff is coming, but at a price, right? So happy New Year to everyone. I'm very happy to see you guys still alive and well. And I know you guys are happy to see me alive and well, of course, right? I know. Appreciate it.
I know you motherfuckers ain't happy to see me alive and well, but I'm here, still thriving. I know they ain't happy to see me alive and well. Scientific standpoint.
Can everyone hear us and see us on the podcast tonight? I just want to make sure that you guys are able to see us. Hey.
What up, bro? Yeah, if y'all got any trouble with anything, I've been slacking ass and I've been on for a while. So, your boy, I'm learning the controls again. Hey. Sean, we good out here? Video, audio sound good? Just give me a thumbs up or yeah in the chat. Side note, you know how you said you thought it'd be flying cars?
Yeah.
I was listening to a podcast by Neil deGrasse. Well, it wasn't about Neil deGrasse Tyson. Appreciate it, Sean. But it was I want to say Joe Rogan, probably Joe Rogan podcast. And he was talking about how we already have flying cars.
Oh, yeah.
They're helicopters.
Oh, okay.
He's like, that's really what flying cars are because, the amount of thrust that you would need to propel enough thrust down to get a car up and then propel it forward is like, it's a helicopter.
So that's what
we just want cars. We just want a helicopter to look like a car.
Like a car.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. When I say flying damn cars.
A car is
I want it to look like a car.
Vehicle. So you just want to have your regular seats in there and everything, just cruising with a drop top at 8,000 feet.
That's it. That's all I want.
You probably crashed to a cell phone tower.
I'm not gonna crash. I ain't gonna go that low.
Crash.
Okay, great, guys. Glad to see you guys are with us.
Yo, so first thing we're gonna start with the New Year podcast. We've been going for a while. We had a lot, man. We got a lot to catch people up on, I guess. First,
do we?
Yeah, we ain't talking.
Do they need to know?
They need to know you've been all out of the continental U.S. and
I think we
climbing mountains
since then.
No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure we haven't.
Did we had a podcast after my birthday, guys, in December?
No.
Oh.
We literally went.
Oh, you're right, because it was Christmas when we got back.
Yeah.
It was that night.
We got back on some Macaulay Culkin shit. So what is it? So first of all, number one thing that I need everybody to grab your friends, grab your family, everybody you love, and make sure they ain't putting that goddamn S on Happy New Year. Because I'm really tired of grown ass people telling me Happy New Year's. Like, I'm not gonna see you next year. Do you plan on dying this year? You just telling me I hope all the rest of your years be happy
New Year's.
Because I'm getting the fuck out of here.
It flows better. Happy New Year's. It flows better. But I said New Year though. I think I may have said an S in the beginning.
No, you didn't. Because I was listening for that shit. Because I would have turned up. I would have threw this computer out the window.
I turned up then after that.
You get that shit out of there. And then so I guess we'll go ahead and get y'all caught up. So
recap.
Me and Fox been busy.
My birthday was on the 14th. Thank you guys for the love and everything. I love you. Appreciate that. So Bae decides to take me to Hawaii. But before that, on my birthday, I went to my brother's house. I injured my knee. Okay. I was, I ain't young no more. I ain't no spring chicken.
How you injured
Apparently,
your knee?
I was dancing. All right. And so I bumped into him and he just stood there like a brick wall. Okay. And I bounced off of him, caught myself on my left leg, turned left, and boop, my knee popped. And I went down to the ground. So that was that. But hell and high water, I said I'm getting on that plane in the next 10 hours.
Yeah, she was on her back like a fucking turtle. Like if you had seen Fox, If you ever seen a turtle flipped over, that's what my wife looked like on her back. Like, oh, pull my leg. Like, what?
I did because I didn't want to put strain on it. I was like,
pull my leg. Like, what the fuck is this?
Listen, anyway. Okay, I made it through, okay? Went to Hawaii, injured and everything. Hell of high water. You hear me? I was going to make that trip because I wanted to see some mountains, okay? So, and waterfalls. So, did that. It was a great, beautiful day. Beautiful time, beautiful week out there. I enjoyed myself. And I saw my waterfalls. I saw beautiful beaches. I feel like we told them about this already. Feel like we told them we went to Bellows Beach, your secret spot. Feel like we did that, but anyway, we had a great time.
I don't know if we did some business. I guess we'll
What's next?
Just in case.
What's next?
Well, then we got back. I was busy because my favorite person in the world was here. You know what I mean? My 9-year-old King Titan, he was here, so I didn't think about none of y'all at all. No, and we couldn't have did one. Because as soon as we got back, the next day we went to go get Titan.
I know, but I think we did one Wednesday or something.
No, because we came home like on Christmas, and the next day we went to go get Titan.
Okay, maybe we didn't. They'll know. They'll let us know if we're wrong. If we're
y'all can let us know. Let me tell you something. So let me tell you my bitches and complaints about some of this. So Fox want to go to a waterfall. So we had ideas of going on all these hikes and everything else, but you know, old bum leg over here, she can't go on all these hikes now, right? So we go to Manoa Falls. Anybody out there in Hawaii know? We go to Manoa Falls. We get out there. Cool. Guess who shows up without their fucking knee brace?
I did. It was a mistake. Okay.
Obviously.
I was supposed to bring my knee brace and I didn't do it.
She was like, well, my dress was so long. I didn't know. You didn't notice.
Why did I wear a dress hiking anyway? I don't know. I just want to be cute. Stop.
Why was your knee so wobbly? Oh no. What'd you do? So then Fox want us to wear cute shit so we could take pictures at the top. So I'm out here sad as hell in 2 pieces, some goddamn boat shoes, carrying my wife up a fucking mountain while she up here tearing up a bamboo stick on one side. You know what I mean? I ripped the goddamn bamboo stick out the ground, gave it to her. She get all the way up there. We take a rest, take pictures, do all of this and that. She feel like Rocky. She want to do the chicken dance and shit like that. So she want to do all that. Then we got to go back down here. It done drizzled or something in the meantime. So now we just electric sliding down this damn mountain to get back down or whatever.
I made it though on a bum knee. Like, oh my God.
Real proud of herself. Then we Fox had some authentic ramen. That shit was thumping. Yeah,
I had ramen noodles. So let me tell y'all about this. I was like, well, where are we gonna go eat? You know, I'm a foodie. I love food, you know. So he's like, I'm gonna tell you to get some ramen. Ramen. Excuse me. You talking about those things that we got in the pack up there in the damn on top of the refrigerator?
I'm too good for that.
No, I want no ramen. I come all the way to Hawaii for no damn noodles. As my homegirl would say, oodles and noodles. No, we did not do that. So
was them shits rocking though?
I was like, all right, fine. It's something he want me to do, whatever. I'll taste it. Like, we can do this shit, put salt and pepper, throw it in whatever. Microwave. I went to the ramen spot and I was blown away. I was like, what? They make noodles that taste like this?
Like this.
$80 noodles and we can get it for 8 cents at the store. That was crazy. That was crazy. Still to this day, it's crazy. Okay?
But was it delicious or not?
Expensive ass 80-cent noodles. Okay.
The man 80-cent noodles. It was a Japanese dude back there who done got beat to cook them noodles that damn good. It was
absolutely delicious and I loved it. And I was full and happy. And I couldn't believe that ramen noodles taste that good.
That's what they're supposed to taste like.
They can make it taste that good, first of all.
That's what it's supposed to taste like. The shit that you get in the pack with 1 pack of MSG and salt, that shit ain't exactly the same thing. Like,
well, that's what it sounds like. We're gonna eat ramen. Ramen? You mean ramen noodle on top of the refrigerator ramen?
Yeah, she was about to check out of the whole shit. Ramen.
I know damn ramen.
Tooting her nose up.
up. Okay.
Got Fox eating with chopsticks and shit now. Yeah. Cultured. You know what I'm saying? What else?
Struggle with them chopsticks. I don't know.
What else we do there? We ate a lot of shit, drank a lot of shit. We went on a cruise.
Yeah.
Took on a cruise, whatever. She got to see a beautiful sunset.
Palace.
Went to the palace to see the royalty. Fox only comments really after the palace was the most fire shit she's seen was the ballroom and the queen.
You gonna put some
the throne room.
The throne room. Okay. The throne room was fire. Okay. I loved it. I loved the whole ambiance. Okay, it was beautiful.
And then there was a dude there. He told us some stuff about it because we just got the audio tour because Fox didn't want to get rushed with a bum knee. So we did the audio tour, and then they showed the bedrooms of the Happy New Year, man. Yeah, we went to the bedrooms. You saw the king's bedroom, and you realize like these people was really fucking short.
They were short. They were some short people.
Like I'm talking about, like
I could not fit in that bed. I would not be able to fit in that bed.
I don't know how you cracking cheeks in that bed.
I don't know. There's no room for nobody.
Ain't no room. Them dudes is Olympic athletes. That got to be all vertical fucking. It ain't no horizontal. Ain't no horizontal. That's all vertical. That is
God.
Mile High Club bathroom fucking.
That's terrible. Like I don't know how they fit in there.
And then she saw the queen's bedroom. Was like, see how the queen doing it. All her
Queen
shit
was
matching.
living.
Albatross
You know what I'm saying?
feathers is matching. Man.
She was getting it as she should.
Our flights was terrible. There wasn't too. The only reason that was bad is because obviously they had to take us from Jacksonville to Charlotte to LAX, which is the worst airport in fucking America. LAX and different LAX to Honolulu. So 2 5.5 hour flights on the trip there. And on the way back, got laid over at LAX, missed our flight, had to get another flight, had to stay in Dallas right after the Cowboys just won the game. So you can imagine how obnoxious people was when the Cowboys just won the damn game.
I was over it. I'm so sick of it. I was over it. I was disgusted.
We ain't even get back to where we were supposed to go. We had to go 3 hours away from home, get a rental car, and drive home.
Yeah.
They lost our
went
luggage.
To Tampa. I know for y'all live in Tampa, we didn't have time to do all that. It was Christmas Day, and we just wanted to get home. The shit that we've been through on the flight just to get back home. There was no stopping by and saying, hey, okay? Y'all wouldn't want this face of hey I had on me.
Yeah.
All right.
I ain't want that face of hey. I was stuck in the car with her for 3.5 hours. I ain't want to look at that face. I don't give a fuck how pretty it was. That shit was vicious. Like, I
was miserable. Okay.
So then when we got to Dallas, we get to Dallas Fort Worth. We knew that we wasn't gonna be able to catch a flight. They gave us all our vouchers, all that stuff to stay the night. So then we asked them, hey, is our luggage gonna make it to Tampa? She turns the computer around. Yeah. Here's the tracking code. Here's this and that. Everything gonna be in Tampa. We like, all right, fire. Everything gonna be in Tampa. We good to go. Soon as we take our planes off of Wi-Fi, off of airplane mode, your luggage has been delayed.
LAX delayed.
Yeah, it was delayed. This and that. Your luggage is in Jacksonville. We like, cool. So she trying to call American Airlines because they asking what they want to do with our luggage because they said it's going to be on a later flight. They said it's.
Disappointed in American Airlines. 100%.
Oh yeah.
Should have went United.
Go Delta.
Should have went United.
Only because you get miles for Delta for United. That's why you want to go. We should have went to United, but yeah. So they say it's in Jacksonville. So we're trying to get a hold of the airport. We're trying to get a hold of everybody. Like, look, leave it in Jacksonville. Our car's still in Jacksonville. We'll come get the car. We'll come get everything at the same time. We'll drive the rental car off, come inside, get our luggage, hop in our car, get the fuck out of here. Can't get a hold of nobody. So we told them just send it.
Yeah,
we was like, yo, just mail it. Cause I asked them like, you need anything in there? She's like, I don't really need nothing. All I had in there was mostly beachwear. And I had like one good pair of Oxfords or something in there. And I'm like, all right, forget it. We send it. That shit was at the house in less than 12 hours.
Oh my God.
I luggage, they mailed the house there in less than 12 hours. Let me tell you something. I would much rather do that than even get my luggage from now on.
Off the rack, right?
Like I want my luggage when I'm going somewhere. I want my luggage immediately when I'm going somewhere. But when I'm coming home, you can keep that shit. Like you can keep that shit. I get it the next day.
Don't wait for baggage claim anymore.
No, we walk right out of we walk right out of went straight to the rental car place. About it, we done went stroll right up out of there, no issues. So that was whatever. Came home, had. All right,
hey, are y'all here? Did we just black out? It looked like we just blacked out or something. Maybe there's some issues going on outside.
Yeah, they're doing something up the road or whatever. It's fucking with our internet. But anyway, so we had that. We got home, got the house in order. Did that. Went got my baby. For anybody who know me, they know my 9-year-old King Titan. Love that dude.
So we didn't stay in a hotel or Airbnb.
No, my brother from another mother
up in the mountains, and it was so beautiful. So we had a great view of the city down below us.
Yeah, he if you are familiar
Looking
with
up
Oahu,
snooty at the people up there.
yeah, if you familiar with Oahu, my brother live in Naya Heights, so it's pretty high up there, whatever. So the air a little fresh up there, you know, you get to look down on the commoners like,
Yeah,
you
who
fucking
are you?
You fucking peasants is
Yeah.
down here. Yes, look at you fucking peasants.
So we didn't, but the next time we go though, I do want to stay in somewhere else too. We can do like half and half or something. That'll be good.
Yeah, so if we go to Oahu again, we'll probably do half for my brother, and we'll probably do half out there on Bellows Beach because that's my favorite beach in Oahu. Bellows Beach, you can't like if you ever been to Oahu or whatever, like Hawaii itself has better beaches, like in the island chain, but on the island of Oahu, like what Honolulu is, it's not a better beach than Bellows Beach, especially because you know I'm military. So on the military side, it was like, I mean, like that's the most packed I ever seen a beach in my life, and it was like 11 people out there besides us on the whole beach, and you're talking about a mile or two of beach.
I don't even think it was 11 people.
Yeah, probably not even 11, but that's the most packed I ever seen it.
It was so beautiful. I posted on my Facebook page, so if you guys want to see it, you guys can hit me up, Fox Emil. My page is public now, so you guys can go ahead and
Snoop, be nosy,
add request, whatever you're gonna do. It's on there for sure. So we had a ball though. I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed the peace. I enjoyed looking down at the commoners below me, and I really enjoyed everything.
Commoners.
It was beautiful. The mountains literally had me teary-eyed. Okay. They were like right there, and it was so big and majestic, and I just love it.
Let me tell you,
y'all know I'm a city girl. I'm from Miami, so I'm gonna tell you, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, and there's no mountains there. So
let me tell you how snooty she was when we came back. When we came back and we was riding back up from Tampa coming up, and she was looking at the countryside. She's like, look at this regular ass country.
Rolling hills.
Rolling hills. Ain't no fucking mountains out here.
Ain't no mountains.
Ain't no majestic mountains with water dripping from them and fog looking like God's calling.
Right. The tears of the angels.
Tears of an angel.
Nah, it was so beautiful though. And it just really like, I want to be there. You know, I want to be in places where I can see beautiful things like that. I enjoyed it. We'll be back again.
Fuck around if everything go good. Retirement, disability and everything. We might fuck around, look for a job out there, and head out. Only thing about it was you probably gonna have to start working because those hours won't work for you. You have to get a new job.
Oh yeah, because the hours are different.
Because you're gonna be getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning, dealing with case management. My house burned down. Help!
I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I don't know.
I'm gonna get up and go to the gym.
Start working. Nobody want to start working. Not yet.
No, I like for you to work.
I like Monties. Okay.
Yeah, me too. Keep on working.
I like Monties.
Keep on working. All right, so I mean, we good on the recap. Want to get to the New Year stuff?
Recap, y'all. Y'all have anything you want to ask? I see one person just said we answered that question already for you guys. It's really good to see y'all too in here. I missed you guys. You know, I was thinking about you. I'm like, we ain't podcast in like 2 weeks.
We've just been busy, man.
Like our peoples miss us. I miss our peoples too.
You know, a lot of people, a lot of podcasts just take an off season or whatever. We accidentally took an off season. We should have told y'all. We didn't know it was going to be like this.
Off season? It was like a week or two, like gone.
It was like a month. I don't even know if we did anything. Like we did like the first week of December.
Because we did it right before my birthday, and I made sure to tell everybody it's my birthday coming up Wednesday, so we're not going to be podcasting. We did that Sunday before my birthday, as a matter of fact.
All right.
So
legit.
It ain't been no month.
Long enough. We back.
We back, baby. We back.
So Fox, you made any New Year's resolutions?
Resolutions. Let's see. Resolutions.
New Year resolutions.
Let's see. Years.
I done said it. See,
exactly.
Fucking
you can
around.
do it, but nobody else can do it, huh?
It's okay when you do it. You don't like it when I do
exactly.
it. Fuck 'em.
So resolutions. What am I firm on? That look, I'm firm on just being a better person. When I say better person, I really mean like my flaws, right? So, okay, let me just tell you some of my flaws, right? So we know my beauty is anyway. Shut up.
Roll out the scroll.
In beauty department, however, but anyway, no, for real. I just want to work on me being more tolerant to people because I'm very intolerant. Like my patience is very thin, especially if you're not a fixture in my life for any reason. If you're not somebody that I'm like associated with in some capacity where I have to be near you, around you or something, I don't have a lot of patience for tolerating bullshit from people. So I want to be a little bit more tolerant because people don't necessarily come with the negative energy that I feel like they do. So I just give them a chance, basically. Give people a chance. So I'm going to work on that. Okay. And I'm going to continue to work on our communication because you know how I get sometimes. So if I had callers, I would pop them because I made hella transformation on that, I would say. And what else am I going to work on? You know, we in the gym already. We've been in the gym for.
We ain't been in the gym in like 2 weeks.
That's 2 weeks because we went away. So, you know, I know it's so hard to get back. Like, oh my God. Let me tell you, I went past our gym and it was one car there, and I was like, yes.
That was on New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve, right? But
guess what?
Always there.
No, but guess what?
I know everybody's gonna come. Oh, I want to lose weight. I want to lose weight. Now you're gonna take up all the machines. Okay, you're gonna mess up our routine because you decide that you want to lose weight this year. You could have been doing this last year and you would have been okay. But no, so now you gotta get in my way. You gotta get in the other people's way. Oh no, I just said I was gonna be tolerant.
Nope, I'm not. That wasn't my New Year's resolution. I ain't tolerating none of y'all bullshit.
I already messed up. Day 2. I already messed up. That's messed up.
Yeah, I ain't tolerating none of that shit.
Messed up.
I ain't tolerating none of that shit. Cause for real, my thing about it is, it's like people gonna get in there. The worst part about it is like just like learn some shit and come in there. Like people just gonna be in there looking at machines on their phone, doing social media. Look at me, a new year, new me. Da 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 da. Blah blah. It's like, bro, you 250 and you got 135 on the bench. Hurry this shit up, bro. Like hurry this up, my brother. Like some people gotta actually pay their iron tax and move some damn iron, and you out here. And now you got all these weirdos in here using the damn Smith machine for a leg press. You got people on the assisted pull-up machine using it for a squat machine and all this weird stuff. People using all the equipment wrong. It's like, come on, man. I'm just trying to get in here, put my hour in, and get jacked. That's all I'm trying to do. Eat a little better, drink a little less, get jacked. That's my New Year's resolution. I'm getting ripped.
You getting ripped? So
ripped.
Chris, what's his name? What's his name? Don't act like you don't know.
Hey,
you say it every time.
Chris,
what's his name?
Every day I would do arms. Chris Hemsworth. Count your fucking days, sir. Triceps. All horseshoe. Talking about Clydesdale feet out here.
You're a real live stallion, huh?
You know what I'm saying? A real stallion. Because we know that stallions are male horses.
Yeah, stallions are male. I was like, maybe stallion. Okay, I wonder if she knew that. Maybe not. Maybe people don't know. So
no, because people always say that shit. Like, oh, she a stallion. It's like she got it.
She don't have
she a stallion. She'll clack. It's weird. It's weird, especially like if you ain't in the culture where you understand, like, oh, that's what people saying. Like, if you ever really been around horses, you kind of like, that's wild.
Yeah.
Or you just give a fuck that words have meaning. Then it's like that's wild. But
that's okay. She's still beautiful though. That's probably what they would mean. Beautiful as a black stallion. She's still beautiful. Anyway.
I mean, she is beautiful.
So that's your resolution.
Stallions. That's one of my resolutions.
Okay.
Get jacked.
Okay. What's the other? I think I was pretty much done. I'm trying to be more tolerant about folks. And of course, we're still in the gym. So that's going to continue. And I think that's it. I'm going to do better with budgeting. Like, I really have to. Like, really. I'm going to have to do better with budgeting.
Hallelujah.
I got some things that we want to do.
Hallelujah.
Stop. So anyway, I'm looking forward. I'm very excited about my decision to budget well because we have some things that I have to do and that we decided to do. And I think it's going to be great for the future. So
I plan on making more money and spending less money. I'm going to be a fucking miser and I'm doubling my income by the end of the year.
Okay.
I mean, I already got the cheat code for that, but yeah, we working on I'm trying to be that 850 credit score. I'm trying to have that credit when I walk in and they be like, oh, let me check your credit right quick. And then they come out with they take the little bullshit salesman that was with me and come get the other guy out like, oh, Mr. Jackson. So,
Happy New Year, helicopter. What's that mean? That's an inside joke. Ryan, we don't do inside jokes over here. You're going to have everything is out in the public. It's a public platform. Therefore, what is that?
Bro code, Ryan. Keep it right there.
Tell me about helicopter. Because what I'm thinking in my head is Ryan, he's swinging wee-wees to people.
First of all,
helicopters. I know ain't no wee wee, but
wee wees don't swing. Ain't nobody swinging no wee wee. Like, who the fuck swinging the wee wee like? Like you can't swing no wee wee.
No. Well, you know what I'm saying.
I ain't nobody messing with you.
That's what I'm thinking about. He just
get your perverted mind out of here.
Letting it go.
You just you over there jiggling titties like.
What is that, Ryan? You're gonna have to elaborate, please.
Let me block him out the chat.
No, do not block him. Do not block him. Okay, what's someone else said? For me, get healthy and my credit score up. Okay, that's what's up. Yes. I think health is the number one thing that everybody should be focusing on if you're not already.
Health is wealth.
Yeah.
So health is important to me. One of the things I want to focus on.
Oh my God, Nick. No, because listen, let me explain that, Nick. Okay. He said first time on you guys talking about wee wee. No,
not
listen.
Listen. That's the royal wee. No, that's her with her wee.
No, because Ryan said Happy New Year helicopter. So I'm saying, well, what is helicopter? Because when I think about helicopter, that's what I think about. You know, like swinging a wee wee in a helicopter motion, but
wee wees don't helicopter.
Okay, wee wees don't helicopter, but Nick, so that's what that was about, and we ended that. Okay, so
Nick, I ain't had nothing to do with that, bro. I'm an innocent bystander.
So don't let that deter you from Uncle Legend's Corner. Okay, sit with us. Pull up a drink.
Yeah. So that's a focus for me. I want to read. I want to read more. Pull up a seat, have a drink. You know what I mean? I meant pull up and drink. I was trying to say it all at the same time. But I want to read more, right? Like, so I gotta finish this damn book that I've been bullshitting with. I've been on 1984 for I don't know how long.
Yeah, because you and Buns definitely.
No, I already read Animal Farm.
Okay,
we did Animal Farm.
That? Okay, good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you throwing shots.
Don't ask me what book I read.
Okay, all right then.
Because I'm gonna quickly tell you that I don't read those kind of books. I guess I can read those kind of books because it's not like everybody else read for entertainment and things like that. Because they're bored or whatever, but I read different books.
Yeah, so
my books are more of a spiritual tone.
Yeah, I want to also get into I really also want to get into like the biblical sciences. So that's one of the things I'm reading on, planning on.
Yeah, baby, I can tell you what you need to
be. In mirror tablets. Let's go back to the Book of Enoch. Yes,
got a few of them.
Let me tell you more about the Book of Jubilee.
What you need to get you started, I promise.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get more into that. Me and my brother was talking about that while I was in Hawaii, and just looking at some documentaries that kind of like really lock into science. And I ain't talking about biblical in the sense that y'all thinking of when it's like good Christian fundamentals. No, I ain't talking about all that. Like I'm talking about like real
beyond that.
Real, like we talking about books of the Bible with science, making things make sense in the real world. Trying to get everything to play out, connecting, you know what I mean, the Quran, the Torah, the Bible, all is one, you know what I mean? Figuring out what are the connections between it with Greek mythology, all of that stuff, like really tying that together. That's an interest of mine now. And really, I got to get a job. Like I'm about to retire this year. I got to get a job. I got some, I'm doing job interviews and stuff like that. I got another job interview on the 6th. And it's interesting, man, because when you've been doing the same job for 20 years and everything
20 years, that's like, that should speak for itself right there because, you know, you have people in the regular workforce that can't last 20 days.
20 minutes.
Okay. So 20 years in a career. And I know it must feel alien to you to come out like, what do I do? Interview. I didn't have to sit and talk to nobody about anybody.
Well,
you know,
the thing that feels alien about it is that like I've worked plenty of other jobs since I've been doing this, but the only real jobs that I worked since I've been in the military is like I did security, like security and bodyguard work, high value protection stuff. I did the gun business, gun instructor, built guns, ammo, all of that stuff. And then like general contracting stuff, like, you know, fence work, home repairs, car repairs and stuff like that. But all of those jobs was kind of like just odds and ends type of part-time jobs. But now it's like
the career
main job
in the military.
Yeah, it was like I always had the career. I always had that career where it's like if they ain't got no contracts for me to work on apartments, I still got the military money coming in, right? Like
not even the military money, just your experience in the military, everything that you've done, it prepared you for those, not those kind of jobs, but the jobs that you were just doing in the military and or more. Because here you go, consultant job just popped up.
Yeah, that was
you know what I mean? Because
that was a blessing.
Experience in the military.
Yeah, that was a blessing that came away. I got a chance to talk to a big up and coming science company that they got a device that they're working on, bring energy and everything, and working on some They're working on some another grant with the Department of Energy, writing up contracts and everything, and want to bring me on as a consultant.
Right, as a consultant.
So
like your experience, your career has led you to be able to do things like that. So of course you're gonna be.
Yo, Nick said job. We talking about jobs, not the career.
Said it, I read it that way. Yeah. Jobs,
not the career that I bled and sweat for. Not me getting shot and not taking 2 in the chest and not racking my plates. No, we talking about jobs.
Yeah.
Nah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're talking about, bro. I mean, I got to go be an adult, so eventually, man, I can't. Gotta grow up.
Be a Toys R Us kid every day.
Can't be a Toys R Us kid forever. Jeffrey even quit Toys R Us. Motherfucker, it's time for me to go.
Yeah.
Like fucking Jeffrey left.
Jeffrey gone.
Jeffrey gone. Goddamn big ass giraffe had to go.
Ain't Never Land. You gotta do what you
gotta go, man. Can't be coming in like paying 30-year-old man dancing around with teenagers. That should get you a charge. Charges. Get your ass up out of here, good sir.
Get him dip.
So I saw a lot less, and maybe it's just what I see on social media. Oh, so for the wrap that up. So that's some of the things. It's like I gotta get a job. Figuring out like a job, and the hard thing about figuring out a job really is like, do I want to make the most amount of money possible and have a job that I'm pretty sure I assume that I'm going to hate, and I'm just going to deal with it because I've suffered for 20 years with doing. I ain't gonna say the whole 20 years I did stuff I hate, but I've done shit that I hate in the last 20 years and just sucked it up, right? So it's like, do I make the most money possible and try to just get out of the shit early, or do I get a job where it's like my quality of life is better? Because really, I want my roses so I can smell them.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what me and Fox been leaning more towards, is like, yeah, I can make all this crazy money and do all this crazy stuff, but it's like that I just want to always just like have to compartmentalize my whole life, where it's like work stays at work. Like when Fox asked me, she's like, babe, how's work? It was work. Like that's usually my answer. It's like it was work. Right. It could be worst day. It could be worst day ever, best day ever, something like that. It's like great day. It was work.
That's it.
Yeah, let's go. And I just compartmentalize that shit because I leave work at work. I ain't trying to be one of them dudes that have a bad day at work, come home, you know what I mean? Goddamn, cuss out my wife, kick the dog, fucking yell at the kids, and never wanted to be one of them dudes. And I also don't take home to work, right? Like work is its own thing. Like work don't have nothing to do with everything else. So it's like it'd be nice to have a job that's that I don't have to compartmentalize as much because the stress ain't as high.
My thing is, I worry, with people in the military or in any job for 20 years or plus, right? When they go out there, especially like if you guys, get your retirement afterwards or disability, whatever you guys do.
Big money.
A lot of you guys are not going to tolerate a lot of shit out there that the workforce is.
Yeah, right. And I ain't got to.
I know a few people who, retired from the military, armed services, whatever, and they like job hop, because like what happened to that job? Oh, fuck them. I just got tired and but
yeah, but the thing
you already, because you're set in a way, you
have also too it's a new thing. It's kind of like if you had to put up with it, and like, not to say that the military is bad or whatever, but it's like if you had to put up with an abusive relationship or a bad relationship, you just in a bad relationship for a long time.
We can.
Yeah, Rob, you could just text me or whatever. I could bring you in on a Bluetooth or whatever. If anybody want to like come in on the podcast and chat,
it's not a problem.
We can bring it in. We'll just throw the headphones back on.
That's right.
That's really the only reason we need the headphones to begin in the podcast, and then from there. But yeah, it's like if you was in a bad relationship for a long time, you say you was in a bad relationship where it was rough, hard on you, this and that, and then 20 years and y'all separate. Yeah, what I'm saying is like 20 years and then you separate. It's like you're gonna do a little hopping around, like, and I think that's what happened when in the military. It's like you get out the military and then you go through your whole phase. Like, I'm gonna fuck with this job a little bit. I'm gonna fuck with this job a little bit. This bitch over here, yeah. It's like you going through your whole phase for work. Like, what y'all bitches talk about? What y'all say? I gotta work overtime. I ain't never got to quit nothing. Suck my dick. I'm out.
Oh my god!
Like, I'm telling you, that's how you be feeling. It's like we ain't never got to quit nothing.
That's what it feels like. Oh, it must be nice.
Like I'm telling you right now, I genuinely want to go to like a fast food joint, put in my application, go in there and work just so I can quit. I ain't never got to quit nothing in my life.
You ain't got to quit no job. Yeah, you're right.
I ain't never had to quit a job. You didn't be able to look at a job and be like, "Fuck y'all, I'm out of here."
What? Run it through. Run it down. Let's go.
Which I'm your supervisor. Oh, at the job I'm ready to leave?
Mm-hmm. I'm your supervisor. Hey, customer number 3 said this fries was cold. You need to remake it. What's wrong with you? Didn't I train you? How long have you had training? How long have you been here, son?
Can you box?
Son, how long have you been here?
Can you box?
That's what you gonna tell him?
Can you box? Pussy. Because the way you sit here busting off at the mouth like I want to bust you in your shit, fry manager. Fuck you in the horse you rode in on. I ain't got to do none of this shit. I knock all this shit over and I'll fuck you up, you're cool. Fuck you, I'm out. Like, that's how I'm walking.
That's how it's gonna be.
That's how it's going. And I wish a motherfucker would. I ain't from the I hope tribe. I'm from the I wish a motherfucker would try me. Like, what? They're going to be on report.
Quit that bad, babe.
I just want to, I'm just telling you, like, you think about this. It's like when I get stationed somewhere, I don't even get to leave when I want to leave.
So you don't get all the pleasures and the releases that we get as
because you got to know. Because
like,
you got to know if you treat me.
Out.
Because if somebody treats you like if your supervisor treats you poorly, whoever your supervisor, if your supervisor treats you poorly, whatever level you at, corporate or whatever, you can leave and leave your supervisor in a bad position. Like, oh, this how you want to do shit? All right, well, you want to act like this? Then fuck you. Yeah. Me, I got to look at my supervisor and be like, you're a fucking idiot. And be like, well, I'm this rank and that rank. I saw that shit on your collar, pussy. Like, what you would want to make of it? This, I'm putting you on report. Your wife still don't love you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then we got to go look at each other at the morning meeting the next day. Like,
but y'all still stuck in y'all little contract.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Hey, you gotta look at that motherfucker. They be like, hey, what you think about this? Well, sir, I intend to do this and that today. This fucking pussy. Like you know what I mean? Like you gotta sit there, you gotta deal with people.
Like you want to quit like a man.
I want to knock some shit over.
Knock all the fries. All the burgers that's on the line already. Just throw them whole
I'm talking about like I'm trying to grab this shit going the fries going to the bag for the drive-through. I'm trying to just punt them shits out in the gym pop. Boom.
Here, y'all can have all of this. Mm-hmm. That's what you want to do?
I'm just trying to sling patties out there. Like,
do let me know so I can be there with the kids and like grab them the baskets.
No, them ain't gonna be quality burgers. Them shits is not cooked with love.
We'll tell y'all when he's about to quit, so y'all can come and let you know. I
might let y'all know on the podcast if I give me a little job like that or something like before I really hang it up and have to put on my big boy pants. My fun job. Yeah, I'm telling you, I might be putting it on the podcast. So I'm like, hey man, if you're in the area, I'm telling you about 1500, 3 p.m. for you non-military types. Just know, food about to be free.
Food gonna be free?
I'm chucking shit out the window to McRib back, bitch. I'm out here. Like,
McRib's back.
I'm making a double McRib sandwich for the homies.
Oh my god!
I don't even eat pork. I'm making it for y'all.
So funny. I can see you doing that. That's the crazy part about it.
Because
somebody meet me or something. Where you work? Where your husband work? He work at McDonald's. I'm like, he was in the military. He retired. And why he's working at McDonald's? He wanna quit. That's why.
The fucker just want to quit.
He want to quit.
They're like, yo, he got a degree in this. He got experience doing this and that. Da da da. He gonna go
quit. He want to have that experience to quit.
I'm gonna be Burger King with the hat on, like T.I. Like, you can see me on the fry stand. You don't know me. Like, I'm just out there acting a whole ass, man.
Robert, are you trying to come in, Robert? Because all you have to do is call us and let us know. Yeah, and we'll patch you in.
But yeah, I just like you don't be thinking about that shit. It's like people got to look at stuff and be like, yo,
we do. We have to look
quit,
at that.
but you can look at that stuff and like you got to think about like you can quit. I had to work places where it's like, yo, I don't work for idiots.
But it's crazy though because like even though we can quit our jobs, it's still like, oh my god, what are we gonna do next?
Yeah, but I don't even get to that line of fear. I know what I'm gonna do next. Right. I'm gonna still work for this dumbass.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So you can say, I'm gonna quit and everything's gonna be fine for you. But
it's a lot.
A lot of people can't just say I'm gonna quit and now they got children to feed. And how are you gonna feed them?
This is the one thing. One, there's a lot of jobs out there. There's a lot of jobs out there that people don't really want to talk, especially when you're talking about the engineering field. Two, the other thing is like a lot of jobs, contrary to popular belief, they're hiring. They're hiring and firing based off of competency. It's not just like last person hired is the first person fired. A lot of times, it's like if you prove your competency to a point, people, if you're like bad enough at your job, you can get fired. In the military, it's like a lot of times we just move your dumb ass somewhere else where you can't hurt nobody. It's like if you're doing this job and it's like, damn, he dumb as a box of rocks. Hey, move him over there. He fucked that up too. Damn, smack him in there. You dumbass, this and that, take some money from him, this and that, give him another job. Nah, he fucked that up too. All right, what can we get? Clean the latrines. Like, like in the army, there's a clean the latrine. We need a good field day. Go clean something. Shut up. Do this and that. Like, you're trying to do that just to like get some use out of it. Like, you're trying to squeeze some juice out of lemon. And it's
Yeah.
Nah, bro. And I understand, like with
see.
civilian jobs, like I get it. Especially that's why I don't want to work government. That's why I don't really want a government job. And the only reason I don't want a government job is we had the option to split and join live streams now. Yeah, I don't even know what that means, Chris. So it's a new year, same me. I don't be know what the fuck I'm doing out here. But
you could probably invite right there. So I don't know. So Chris not the one. Hey, Fanter, fantastic Fanter. Hey, I appreciate you sharing our pups too. You know,
appreciate
it.
No, but yeah. So my biggest issue. So that's my biggest. Like I understand with a lot of jobs, like especially government, people get I'll tell you later. Yeah, I just see you at work tomorrow. I'll swing by the office before I go home because I know y'all be really working. But but yeah. So it's like I know like those people they got seniority or like certain jobs where they got seniority or tenure or something like that. It's hard to get rid of them people. But it's like if you damn near kill somebody, it's a good chance you're gonna get fired.
Yeah.
In the military, if you damn near kill somebody you wasn't supposed to kill, well, I mean, let's talk about it. Have a brief, have a critique. Let's talk about what went wrong.
Retrain them.
What we gonna do to make sure this don't happen again? I'm gonna shoot them dead when y'all not looking. That's what's gonna happen. Friendly fire.
God. No, he ain't say that.
I ain't say that.
I have to rewind that. He ain't say that.
But no, so yeah, I that is an exciting thing to me to just walk into there and it's like and I don't have to stay a place longer than I want to. Like if I hate it, right? I don't got to look at it and be like, damn, all right, well, my minimum activity tour time is 3 years, 18 months, or this and that, or I can't rotate to here, or the captain's not going to prove this and that. It's like I don't need that captain to prove nothing. I'm leaving, bro. Like, well, you can't leave us like that. First of all, them 2 weeks is a courtesy.
Yeah,
that shit is not required.
Right. You know me, how I feel about it.
Yeah, that 2 weeks is a courtesy, player. I ain't got to tell you nothing. I ain't routing no shit. I ain't doing nothing. The hard
way.
Yeah,
learn the hard way. Don't feel bad about it.
I ain't feeling bad about none of that. You know, I'm telling you,
quickly replace me.
You're gonna quickly replace. You'll be good. I need to make sure I'm good.
Right.
So that whole idea of that is exciting to me.
That's exciting.
Yeah,
that's nerve-wracking for the most of us.
And the civilian industries, you do have a certain amount of protection, especially in engineering fields. We can't get good candidates anymore. Yeah, but what I'm saying is like the difference of all people. Like the difference is like it's a difference in the civilian world compared to the military, where it's like we just have to keep people like, and then it's like if people stay around long enough, they're gonna have to get promoted. You know what I mean? People are gonna have to. No, I don't want none of that, man. Like I want to work at a job where I want to work at a job where it's like cool. People competent, they want to do their job, and if they don't, we just fire them, and everybody just agree, and we high five and say fuck them. Like that's the type of job I want. Like, get your dumb ass out of here, yay! Like we just all do it. That's the fucking job for me. But
that's not. I don't know where that is.
I don't know, but guess what? I might job hop till I find it. Nah. Just out here, whole phase.
That's what y'all do.
You know, I ain't even like that. You know what I mean? I'm about that commitment. You know, this job interview I got on Friday. I'm like, I'm ready to take this job. And you like, nope.
I'm like, no. It's a great job. Please don't get me wrong. It's a great job. But I'm like, that's the first one. You're gonna have so many more. You haven't even put your resume out there yet. You haven't done any of that. And if they already down your throat about this job, imagine.
Hey.
What?
How many days you got to look before you know sunshine when you see it?
That's not sunshine. That's not sunshine. There'll be brighter days, okay? Brighter, bigger and brighter days.
So I'm just saying, it's like.
I mean, you can get the experience with this job for a little while.
I like them.
But I just see so much more coming.
I like them.
And you haven't even put yourself out there yet.
She
so
cute.
Imagine.
She cute. She's thick. I like her. Nah, but
for the time being,
for this, whatever. Listen, we don't know what the future holds. I ain't really trying to go through a whole phase of work, except for I'm just trying to have one amazing breakup. And I'm telling you, one epic breakup. I'm talking about. I might have camera. Y'all might have the podcast equipment in there when they just go ahead and light shit up. So, so Greg, I retire September 30th, but I go on terminal beginning of June, and I'm starting my skills bridge program to start working and into March. So Yeah, man. So yeah, you can go ahead and start sending me some stuff too, man. You know, send me some stuff too. I'll throw my resume out. My shit fire. I worked on it a little bit. So some of the things I'm ready to be done with the years, like I get I be tired of the bitter ass New Year's resolutions.
What is it?
What?
Oh, the ones like I'm not gonna.
I ain't dealing with this and that.
I don't
this
want
shit,
this
that,
type of energy
and
and this type of energy.
I'm rejecting this. I'm rejecting that. Well, I ain't messing with this. I'm all I'm doing is stacking my bread, and I don't care about nobody, and I ain't worried about them. Just because ain't nobody kick it with you for New Year's and drink your old ass Hennessy, bro, you ain't gotta be mad like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You like, ain't nobody gotta be mad. Like, hey sis, just because that little Shein outfit popped and your homegirls was laughing at you the whole time, you ain't gotta be mad. It's cold as hell. That Shein coat ain't doing it. I get it, baby. You ain't gotta be mad at the world. That shit ain't got no goose feathers in it. It's all right, baby. It is okay, man. You ain't gotta hate the whole world behind it. Like, I hate this now. I ain't doing it. It's just about me and my kids, and that's all I care about. I ain't seen you with your kids since first day of school pictures.
You know what?
I ain't seen these little motherfuckers.
Said it, you know, kind of perfectly, and she was like, "Well, I'm not waiting to 2023 to get rid of folk that don't like me. I don't want to
get your ass up out of here right now.
Right now.
Go gadget.
Yes, Rain. Yes, Rain.
Fuck up out of
Absolutely.
Yeah,
you're absolutely right.
I just think that it's just
I don't
like
even fool with people who don't like me. Don't want to deal
it's
with
that
me.
level of procrastination where it's like, yo, you know what? Like, it's this the same reason why people don't get in the gym. It's the same reason people don't start. They're like, well, the perfect day to start is on a Monday.
No, just do it. There's
and
no
it's
perfect
like,
time.
well, I'm
just
gonna start this and that. It's like, why you couldn't go to the gym the other day? But now you like, oh well, Monday's gonna be the day. And then guess what?
Holidays come, I'm gonna eat a little bit. And well, you can kind of cater around everything.
Yeah,
cut a little bit. You can still eat it, but you gotta eat all of it.
Yeah, you can take a couple small plates.
Save it just for the next day.
You ain't just got to keep stuffing yourself, just eating for the taste.
Oh, it's so delicious.
There's always ways to get around things. Where's Buns?
I don't know, Buns being Eeyore.
Oh,
I was about to come out with the cocaine white shade.
I loved you, Buns. I loved you.
So I'm done. I'm done with the like bitter ass New Year's resolutions that ain't filled with nothing but a bunch of emotion. Like, you ain't write this shit down. You ain't vision board. You ain't playing this. You ain't got a thought of how this is gonna go this way. You just want to say this so that whoever hurts your feelings,
they could know that
they can read it and be like,
but you ain't really through because you're gonna answer the phone when they
call. No, you ain't through.
Or they text and whatever.
Yeah, you're gonna see that text. You're gonna leave it on red as long as you can and be staring at it. And that's gonna suck up your whole life. Even if you don't, it's gonna suck up your whole life. You're gonna be telling your homegirls or your homeboys about it, this, that, and the third. Nobody want to hear that shit all day.
Yeah, she texted me.
Yeah, text me this day. Could you believe that motherfucker text me? That was a week ago.
3.
Get over it. Nobody loves you.
I think people should just be focusing on just improving themselves.
I think,
and not in a self-care form, because I think people really don't know what self-care entails.
No.
But I just think they just need to focus on not the negative stuff that they've dealt with, just the positive stuff they want to deal with. I think I ain't gonna do this. How about saying what the positive stuff that you're
yeah, I think the thing is like, all of that shit that you pretend to be, that the person that you pretend to be, do the shit to make you that person. Like when you sitting there, you grab your pictures and you airbrushing and getting all that shit off your face. All right, why don't you drink some more fucking water, stop drinking soda all the time, and get a skincare routine, right? Like if that's a big thing for you, I know. Like neither one of us got a skincare routine, obviously. But I mean, God loves you. But I'm over here with my fat girl dark spots on my cheeks and shit like that. You just over here beautiful, washing your face with toilet water or some shit.
Like an antibacterial soap. Yeah. That's it. Cold water. It's nothing else.
But that's the best way that I look at it. It's like the person that you pretend to be, the person that you make is your representative, the person that you make is like, this is who I want people to think I am. Go be that person.
Do what it takes to be that person.
Yeah, like do what it takes to be that person. Like if you over here and you like, especially like when women I run it, we'd always run into this with me when they was like, oh, well, I'm the earthy type and I'm into crystals and this and that, and then as soon as you pass that surface of like, all right, fuck the amethyst rock star. What about this? What does this mean? You know what I mean?
I like that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, let's get to this. What does this mean? What is that? Like, let's talk about this and that. It's like, oh, well, blah, 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 blah. Or the people who, I'm spiritual. It's like, are you spiritual? It's like, okay, well, what does this mean to you? Well, it's like, now y'all use a lot of words because y'all think it's going to fit y'all somewhere and it's going to get you into some category.
You want to be that person. It's cool to want to be that person, but
be that person.
Do what it takes to be that person.
Like I am
that you
not
envision yourself being.
I am not the I am the man that I am today is not the man that I'm going to be in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. These are all different men. But the point is that like I'm going to do the work to become that man. It's the man that I want to be, the man that I see myself being. I have to work to become that man. So instead of fake it till you make it, no, how about I put the fucking work in? It's like, I want to be jacked again. In fact, I want to be more jacked. You know what I'm gonna do? Go to the gym. I'm not about to sit in here and I'm not about to be out here. I'm not about to get no I'm not about to get a BBL or a DDL. I ain't getting no Dominican dick lift. I ain't getting none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to the gym. Going to the gym and get my shit together.
Let's start there. Because I will not be the one to be.
Yeah, you will, because you married me. For better, for worse, for bigger, for longer. All that shit that they said that when we got married. But yeah, so all of that stuff that you want to, all of that stuff that you want to do, the stuff that you faking in the pictures, the stuff that you faking online, when you trying to fake like you're intelligent, you want to fake like you deep, get deep, learn.
Deep, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If like, oh, instead of like airbrushing all your pictures and photoshopping and doing this and that, do the work on yourself. This and that, you know what I mean? Instead of acting like you feel good and you do all this other stuff, eat better, do a cleanse, do something like, do the work to become to that person that you're pretending to be. Like that should be your New Year's resolution. Because the man that I'm aspiring to be, that's the work that I'm trying to do. I want to be smarter. I want to be more articulate. I want to be more well-written. I want to be better dressed. I want to have a better love and understanding of my family. I want a better relationship with God. Those are the things that I'm going to study and occupy more of my time with. Now, we still going to have our vices. Nobody perfect.
And then have your accountability partner, if you will. That'll be great. Because all that stuff you just said, I'm going to hold you accountable for those things. And I hope you hold me accountable for those things as well.
I'm going to hold you accountable too. Especially when you write your book called Damn, I Almost Fell.
Yeah, I'm going to write that book. I'm clumsy.
A book by Fox. Damn, I almost fell. Every fucking day I get to hear that from my wife. Damn, babe. Damn, I almost fell. How? You just stood up out the bed. What you going? Like, almost lost my wife out the bedroom window. Gone. So yeah, I'm done with those for the New Year's resolutions. So I hope that people could do that. And it's like another thing that I would say is like people just need to find out what discipline is. And I think that like discipline is one of them things that like since we've so accepted a hedonistic lifestyle of like, oh, zero accountability, do what you want, do whatever makes you happy. We done lost the idea of discipline. And it's like discipline beats motivation.
This was a great
99 times out of 100
of this world.
Yeah, because it's like motivation. You get motivated to do shit. Like, but motivation is so wishy-washy. It's like, oh, I'm motivated to do that. Oh, I'm interested in that. Oh, this is what's up. Oh, they like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And you got all of these things with motivation. But what you don't do is like the discipline. Discipline is like going to the gym. And that's what you like when Fox talking about you need an accountability partner. It's like, when we go to the gym, it's like Fox like, I don't really want to go. And we going.
Get your ass up there.
Get your ass up.
Run this, you gonna do this.
You gonna live this and that, da da da. And then when I'm just like, man, I'm gonna go to like once Fox.
We can do it now.
Come on, babe, we can do it.
We can go to the gym. Take us X amount of minutes. We can
just go in there. Let's just do something light. And then I get in there. As soon as I get in there, I'm like, lift the gym. You know what I mean? But that's what it is. Just changing the mindset, and a lot of times it's just it's just a perspective, right? Like change your perspective from all that negative.
Your accountability partner doesn't have to be right there with you. It could be someone you call, someone over the phone, someone virtual, someone, whatever you want them to be. Like whoever you mesh with, whoever you feel is able or capable to be there for you when you need them, that person. Use that person.
That's fire.
I know.
You mentioned you could retire in Hawaii based on your recent vacation. That seems like a huge task to adopt a new culture and lifestyle. I don't really think so.
You used to live there, so
yeah, I lived there for like 4 or 5 years or something like that. So Hawaii ain't really it's not like a crazy new culture. The life and the lifestyle really like Oahu isn't like I don't know if you ever been to Hawaii, or are you just more ingrained into it thinking I'm gonna like lock into the culture or whatever. At the end of the day, it's like I'm still not Hawaiian, right? So I'm not gonna be in the deepest circles of culture or whatever, but a lot of the culture over there, like hip hop has a huge culture over there. A lot of the ways we style and dress is like, and island lifestyle is really similar. Whatever island you go to, like it's like respect the people there, respect the culture, this and that, and people will show you love. Like for the most part, like it don't matter if you go to Jamaica or Dominican Republic, Bahamas, wherever you go. It's like if you respect people's culture when you go there, you do that, it'll be fine. The hardest part is really financially. Dealing with the fact of paying $8 million for
that's expensive.
$8 million for a house that would have cost you $500,000 or something in the mainland. But the so financial is the hardest part. But as far as the culture and everything, I mean the culture and the lifestyle, I don't really think it's that huge of a change. It's like they have all the same amenities and everything that we got. It's not like I'm gonna be like shitting in our house every day or something. Like So I really didn't see much of a like. It's a difference as far as like a slower paced, which I'm cool with. Like that's why I live in the South. Like I like slow pace.
And then you didn't want to be there all year round either. So Panama is definitely on our list, on our top 5 places to go. We definitely will be leaving the USA. I think we're definitely concrete on that. And it's a matter of which one of these places we want to set further roots in.
No, continental US. We go to Hawaii.
Hawaii, we might still be in the US.
So continental US. But I don't think it'd be that big of an issue to adapt, because it's not really adapting too much of a culture. It's like, and I don't really think it's too much of a culture adapt, right? Like the foods, I like the food for the most part. Like I can also cook at home. Gas is like $6 a gallon. That's always going to be hard to adapt, but that's the financial part of it.
And then, so when you say culture, I want to find a shorter name for you. I'm just going to say Forever, right? Because I know that means forever. I don't know what the other letters mean. So if I call you Forever, hopefully they'll be okay with you. But Forever, listen, just being there, I didn't see anything like hardly embedded in culture. Any practices that is so overwhelming or something that we don't do here, if that makes sense. So we were there, and of course it turned to be Christmas. Then they still celebrate Christmas. I didn't see any major differences that would make me even think like, okay, well, hold up, that's a lie. I can't do that, or we shouldn't do that, or it was none of that. So I don't know. I don't think that it will be that difficult to adapt to that environment.
Yeah, but if you got anything to like something that we probably not thinking about,
let me know what we should consider. I should say,
things that we should consider, because it's like after living there for 4 or 5 years, it wasn't a hard adaptation really. So maybe I'm missing. Maybe I'm.
And it's not just beach island life either. You know, the cities in there.
The traffic is hard to adapt to.
Yeah, same place like anywhere you would go. I didn't see much difference from where we are. You know, it's city life.
What it looked like.
Yeah, except what it looked like. You know, you have mountains in your background, mountains in your backyard, things like that.
You got mountains in your backyard.
You got mountains in your backyard. Yeah. Other than that, I didn't see anything, especially the rules and things like that when it comes to agriculture and all that is different.
But it's slight. It's like, don't steal shit from the island, take it back to the mainland. Don't bring random ass animals to Hawaii. Right.
So that's pretty much
same as Guam, all these other small ass countries.
That's pretty much it. But I didn't
provinces.
There wasn't anything hard. It wasn't going to be a tall task or a tall order, basically, for us to transition there. Because if it was, I'd have been like, I don't know about this. You know, I'm not gonna be doing this every day, or I'm not gonna be, you know. So I think that it's not that hard. I think it will be fine. Unless you know something about it that we don't. And in that case, let me know. So let me know, Fred. Let me know.
Yeah, I wanted to get into I can't make this shit up.
It's always by Missouri though. What's going on?
So we'll go ahead and hit Missouri first.
Yeah.
So Missouri just made it a felony for homeless people to sleep under the underpass.
Oh, under underpass. Okay.
I don't understand this shit, because when I think about it, like when I think of a felony, I think of like, all right, a felony. Most felonies,
Missouri.
Yeah, you know how cold the winter is in Missouri.
How many underpasses they have in Missouri?
More than one. I mean,
because I'm like, it's not. I mean, I've never been there, but I don't know. When I hear Missouri, I just think low country land.
Nah, Missouri cold as a motherfucker. That's all I think about Missouri. But my thing about it is like when we talk about felonies, usually when we talk about felonies, we talking about like things that are injurious towards people, hurting people. You know what I mean? You talk about rape, murder, like certain tax things or whatever that really like take people, you know what I mean? Those white collar crimes and stuff like that that take money and whatever away from people and hurt families and stuff like that. So to me, I just don't even understand how you make that a felony. It's like, I get it. It's an eyesore to people because they don't want to see homeless people. Well, I mean, if we don't want to see homeless people, then let's do the work to like try to make less fucking homeless people. Like, so, but besides that, you got to look at your wounds. Like,
what could be a reason for them not wanting it besides it being an eyesore?
I mean,
so
like
usually the overpasses will be found in the inner cities, right? Right or wrong?
Overpass? I mean, overpass anywhere a highway is.
Right. So usually, well, the major highways that they have will probably run through the city, right?
I mean, they're gonna run through damn near any town, like any city. Don't even gotta be inner city. You know what I'm saying? Like just any.
So I think because of it's being an eyesore or you have high crime, so that contributes to that. They're just loitering and lingering around or made their home underneath the overpass.
So we think that the homeless people is the ones robbing everybody?
No, I'm just saying that's what they're going to contribute it to. They're going to contribute their high rate of crime is because they have these homeless people around. It's the homeless people. They have to have somebody to blame it on. They have to have somebody to blame it on.
I mean, yeah, I feel you. I mean, that shit dumb as hell to me, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It is dumb. I don't think that
yeah, our dogs are retarded.
I don't think that making it a felony, like where are they gonna go? Do you have enough? So
Jail.
For your city, okay, so you're gonna put them in jail. All right, cool. Is that gonna stop the issue that you have in your city with homelessness?
No, because it's like homeless people
not.
a lot
So
of
what
times.
are you doing then?
This is my two biggest things. That's why it's extra. Three things why it's extra stupid to me. One, who are they hurting by doing this? Right. So that's one thing where it's like, all right, whatever. Maybe you can make that argument. Shut up. The damn dog. My other thing is like, all right, so how are they gonna find out about this law besides when you lock them up? Because chances are, if you're homeless, you probably you don't want to access to like how what laws changed.
No.
Right. So it's like, how did they find this out? And then it's like, okay, cool. So and my third issue with it is like, so say for instance, somebody.
They're gonna have a police that's gonna come around. Hey, you can't be here or you're going to jail. That's what's gonna happen. Number one.
Yeah, but I mean, is that really like a warning? You can't go, you're going to jail. Leave. We'll be back in 12 hours. Right. And they come back. Everybody going to jail.
We told you we're going to jail.
Everybody going to jail. So that to me is dumb. And then the other thing that's dumb about it is like a lot of homeless people, they really just had bad luck. It ain't always just like, oh, they was a crackhead, they deserve to be homeless or some other shit. It's like they just had bad luck. So if they ever get a chance to turn their life around and do everything else, they're going to be held away from doing so many things because they're a felon.
Yeah, because they're
like, you know what I mean? They're going to lose federal funding. They're going to lose their right to vote. They're going to lose their right to carry a firearm and protect themselves. They're going to lose
get housing. Number one, if they were to ever get themselves together, right? You're going to lose housing because a lot of these apartment buildings and or affordable housing, you can't be a felon.
Yeah. So a lot of that stuff is going a lot of that stuff is really going to change things for them, right? So to me, all of that's like, those are my issues with it, right? But
yeah, I do think that I don't know. You can't just lock people up. Locking people up is not a solution to any problem. So you have an issue with homelessness, I'm assuming, right? Bless you. I'm assuming. So what is your city doing to solve it besides locking them up?
No, that's
what kind of programs do you have in place? We deal with the
symptoms. We don't deal with the problems.
Right. What kind of programs do you have in place? Because obviously, right, when you become homeless, it's a reason why. It's not just, I want to be homeless today. I smoked my life away.
Or, you know what? This house, I'm tired of cleaning it. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go out there on the street. I'm homeless.
Like, come on, get out of here. Yeah. So you have to be able to. I know, right? I can't believe they did that.
I just think it's so many other things. Like you want to put. So you like when you tell a police officer, hey, what up, bro? You see a police officer and you think about if you told the police officer like, hey, there's somebody committing a felony over here. Mm-hmm. Man, if you tell a police officer that's all they heard, somebody's committing a felony over here. They showing up, lights blaring, this and that, da. Somebody getting raped, murdered, something, this and that, and they show up and it's just old boy getting his new nap in.
Yeah,
this the felony. Right. This is what like we already talk about police
else that's going on.
Yeah, we already talk about police officers being overworked, overtasked, undereducated about certain things, and then having to be the jack of all trades and then the master of none. And then we send them out here and be like, oh, and by the way, you also got to clean up the streets from homeless people.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Why they over there breaking into that house? Why that shooting's going on over there? While this fire's over here, you got to go and make sure the scene's safe. This and that. Make sure there ain't no bums under my overpass. Yeah. So it's like, the fuck? But I can't make this shit up. We could dwell on that and we could even revisit that. But the can't make this shit up that I had to get to is this man spent $14,871 US dollars. Whatever he spent it in yen, but that's the equivalent in US dollars to become a dog. He bought a dog suit. He got a whole dog suit. Him? Yes, that's him in the dog suit.
So he's Lassie now? The hell? Wait a minute. What do you mean become a
It's a person inside of this fucking suit.
Okay, so this is a costume.
Yes, he spent it for this costume to look as real as possible. He spent it for this costume, and I, for one, am
I thought you mean like he had surgery done or something.
That's what I thought it was at first too. I was like, "Oh Lord, the world done went back," but
so
no.
you want to be Lassie?
Yeah. So this dude, Japanese man, Taco, has been very candid about his life as a giant dog. However, he fears that his friends may think it's strange. He purchased a human-sized collie costume from a company established in 1984 called Zeppet, which makes robots and animatronics. The collie-inspired suit cost Toko 2 million yen, which is equivalent to about $14,871.99. He wears the suit a few times a month to fulfill his dream to become an animal, which has been a childhood imagination of his. He has a YouTube channel where he shows himself learning how to train, eat, and play like a dog. However, when reflecting on the opinions of others, he says he barely opens up to his friends about that portion of his life. He told The Mirror, "I rarely tell my friends because I'm afraid they will think I am weird. My friends and family seem very surprised to learn I became an animal."
Wow.
He went on to reflect on his long desire of being an animal and explains, "Since childhood, I've had this unspecific fantasy of becoming an animal. I wonder whether it was a desire for transformation." This Japanese man can be seen raising his paws and walking like a dog, as well as rolling over for stomach rubs on social media. He also learned how to eat fake dog food and says he appreciates doing things that only dogs do because he feels as if he is a decent pet.
No. Don't do fake dog food. Do the real deal. That's what you want to do?
No, eat raw dog food. Eat green tripe. Eat the same shit we feed our dogs.
Okay? Eat regular dog food. Don't sit up there and do the fake stuff. Now, if you're going to do it, then be 100%. His back has to hurt, number one.
Rolling around on hard-ass concrete?
Walking on all fours. On his knees, his back has to hurt.
No. That's a wild boy, man. I'm like,
I can't believe it. The costume look official, though.
You spent 15 grand.
It better look official.
For 15 grand?
He looked like Lassie.
Yo, for 15 grand, I would have cut Lassie the fuck open and stuffed him in there. Like he would have got Lassie on top of him.
He
sold on.
Like Lassie.
I would have John did John Travolta, Nicolas Cage face off. He would have sold a dog face on it. Here go Calvin. Sounds rough. Old dad jokes. Yo, that's crazy, funny. Bro. 15 racks? Come on, 15 racks? Mm-hmm. Let me tell you something. You know he's single.
Gotta be. Ain't no woman.
Ain't no way. Imagine I came home with that shit.
She's the same way, but
nah,
that's weird.
15 racks. I come in and be like, baby, I got 15 racks so I can look like Rocky.
The fact that he's scared his friends might think it's weird. Like, oh, really?
Everyone does. Really? In fact, the people who don't think it's weird are the weird ones. Like, what are we talking about, my boy? Like, that is wild.
That's crazy. I can't believe it. He actually did that.
The costume's wild.
Now, okay, so maybe he's having some kind of
identity crisis,
past life remembrance of him being a dog somewhere. Got to be, for him to connect to that. So now maybe we were animals. I don't know. Now it's making me think. I wouldn't subscribe to it, but he did, obviously. A one-man wolf pack. Yes, Calvin. Yes, Calvin.
Get him the fuck out of here. I'm telling you right now. Don't have him around my kids. That's all I got to say about that.
Oh, I've been gone so long, I don't even know.
You don't know what the buttons is. Huh?
I lost the buttons, guys.
Look at Fox is pressing random ass buttons. Don't worry, I'm here for you.
I didn't press the button. Gun to your head. And a lot of it being a new year. So gun to your head. Out of your year, would you redo your year with no growth? So none of the stress that you've been through this year. No growth at all. Right? Or would you continue on with what it is that you've attained, what you've learned, and have a different set of issues the next year?
So I just want to clarify.
So you didn't go anything rough. You didn't go through anything rough.
So 2022 cakewalk
2022. Nothing happened.
Or I take all the shit that I learned and got all the licks and bruises from 2022 and I get a whole nother set of issues for 2023.
Whole new issues. Yeah.
What you picking? What you picking?
I'm picking new issues. That's what I'm picking because I think growth is important. Because to be stagnant, to me, I don't think that's what we're here to do. We're here to ascend all the time. We're here to grow continuously. So to learn, right? So I do think that I would go through my challenges, even though I hated them to death. Definitely hated them. I would go through those things and grow and learn and be done with it. And a new set of challenges, here I come. You know, that's what I would do.
So the only
Guns to
reason
my head.
the only reason I would pick the latter of the two, right, which is what you said, which is to take all the shit that I did, learn, move on, is because I feel as though it's inevitable anyway. So all I'm really doing, if I was to say no gains in 2022, all I'm really doing is setting my trajectory back for one good year now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'm basically putting my growth on layaway.
Yeah.
And now it's like I'm not going to be as prepared for the challenges that I'm gonna have in the future because it's like taking a year off from the gym and then trying to go compete.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like trying to go compete in a sport or something like that. So yeah, I agree with you. That's what I go with, just because I truly believe it's going to be inevitable that growth's got to happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Or I'm just going to be ill prepared for a task that's going to be detrimentally harmful to me because I lack the strength, skill set, or wherewithal or whatever to deal with it.
Yeah. Okay. I feel that. For Ev, let's see what you got. I would have loved if you two went to a country in Africa for vacation, then came on and said, we need to move there, and here's why. Okay, so to answer that, we will be. So you will be seeing that. We're going to go quite a few places actually planned. So stay tuned. And I also looked into Panama relocation tours. And what always turned me off is when the guide says, remember, you're a guest in this country. Things are slower paced. Don't come here demanding things. Okay, I can see why you'll be turned off about that. But then I also see, I agree kind of with what they're saying because, Americans, we're kind of haughty and we want things our way when we want them and how we want them. We're so used to
convenience of having
and
right
we're
now.
used
That's
to
actually the way that Hawaii is about a lot of stuff.
Uh-huh.
Like, not it ain't even the Panama thing. Like when you go to these like more rural type areas or whatever that are like, more beautiful, that people care more about like culture and island. They don't care about getting you stuff right now. Like we walk in and I want a cheeseburger and I want an F. No. Like second shift, brother. You know what I mean? Like Guam, Hawaii, being in places like that shit is just wild, slow paced, man. And you got to think how annoying it is when you live a certain way and then people come to your country, because one thing about Americans is we feel like everybody we're entitled as hell. We go to other people's countries and be like, you should handle business the way I want business handled. Like people think about like
you can't think like that.
We have Americans that go to other countries and say like, why the fuck don't y'all speak English? Because
they're
fucking
not
English.
an English-speaking country.
Yeah,
that's
like
why.
it's not an English-speaking country.
How dare you? The audacity of you to come somewhere else and tell them what they need to do in their own land.
Y'all should speak this and that. So I don't blame people for doing like that.
Admit that's a bit much.
They want to protect they want to protect their land. They want to protect their culture, and they just want to also manage expectations. Like I mean, how many people did they probably help with that? Because I remember being on the tour like that for Panama, and I know exactly what you're talking about when they tell people that. And I think it's I understood, like they said it and it was like, all right, it kind of put it in perspective because it's like, I'm in your house. Like if you come to my house right now, you ain't going to do shit unless we do things exactly the same. You're not going to do what you want in my house. I'm not going to do what I want in your house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's basically what it is. Instead of being off put, look at that perspective. Like it's their house. You can't go expecting things to be your way.
Especially if you done dealt with people that been doing wild shit. Like you might say like, oh, well, I'm very inviting the people to come to my house. And I come in there and I be like, yeah, I don't like wearing pants in my house, dog. Your wife and kids out there and I'm just going through this swinging or whatever. Or I don't even know if you're a man or a woman. So your significant other is there or whatever. And I'm just out there draws off and everything. This is how I do it at home. You know what I mean? You're like, no, that's not how we do it here. You know what I mean? And then you deal with enough assholes like that. You got to start putting a disclaimer out like, look, this ain't what we do. So keep all that shit when you go. Respect the country that you in. That was like the trouble that people was having with the Olympic game. That was the trouble people was having with the Olympic Games. People went out there, you know what I mean, went to Qatar and thought like, oh, well, we should be able to do this and we should be able to do that. No, because if we allowed them to have their way when they came to our country, we have a fit about it, right? So we can't go and tell people what to do in their country unless we're ready to go to war for it. So.
Right. So yeah, try to look at it that way instead of. I know it can be off-putting sometimes, but you have to look at it from their point of view. Like Americans, we definitely are a bit much. Okay.
There's a
And
whole
we expect for things to be our way when we want it, how we want it, because how it's done here. But we're not here. We're there. So we have to get acclimated to what they do there.
Yep.
All right. So but yeah, those other travel dates and things like that, we'll get with you guys to let you know. I want to why to a country in Africa. Why you say Africa? Have you been thinking about Africa or something?
We thought about a couple places in Africa or whatever that are
I'm
pretty
talking about
inviting.
his comment.
Yeah.
If you went to Africa for a vacation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What
Like,
specifically, or do you have a specific place in mind
Yeah.
in Africa? Because Africa is quite big. So do you have a specific place in mind that you were thinking about that you want to travel to or want to see us travel to?
Yeah, let us know. We up for hitting anywhere. I did a lot. I've done a little bit more traveling than Fox, so I gotta so basically we got to double back to a lot of places, right, and get a chance to like look at it from that view of like, oh, like I went through
From
and it was
Fox
like super territory, and now it's like going back to look at this stuff. Like, all right, let's look at it through Fox lenses, like she said. Look at it through Fox lenses and see if this is a place we want to live, this is a place we want to do this and that, or is this just a place that's nice for us to enjoy together, right? Like there's certain places that I've been and I'm like, I would like to come back here with Fox. Like even when we went to Hawaii, it was like just something as simple as Senegal to visit Akon. Fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough. That Akon's not enough for me to move there, but I'm with it.
He ain't enough for me to move either. Don't worry, babe.
Yeah. But yeah, so we got some places to go, and then we'll be I'm bad about it because I really don't put like things that I do on social media or whatever, but that's what I got a wife for.
Either, but I do sometimes like put out pictures and stuff like that.
Yeah, my wife do because like
but
if
that's
it was
save them really because my phone is so crowded with pictures and stuff. So
yeah, because keep it a buck.
Go back to it.
Keep it a buck. If Shane posts pictures, like even a couple of the homies we saw in Hawaii, they wouldn't have knew I was there.
Yeah, that's true. They wouldn't have known
because I was running around and then it's like everybody see her page and tag me and stuff. And they're like, "Yo, you in Hawaii?" Like my boy, you in Hawaii? I'm like, man, I've been doing the tourist thing with my wife.
See, I did it the last day that we were leaving.
And then you saw
I posted,
my phone was
and
blowing up.
Was,
Yo, you on the island? I'm like,
don't tell them how long you been there because they're gonna be like, you've been here a whole week and change. You ain't
hey man, how long you got? I just got off the plane.
Yeah.
I ain't even shower. Lying and shit. I ain't messing with it. You ready to wrap it up, baby?
Yeah. All right, you guys. So anyway, thank you for chilling with us on Uncle Legend's Corner. Again, we thank you for your participation, your support, guys. We love you. We love you. So we just wanted to kick it with y'all today as far as talking with you about this New Year thing. And we hope to see you guys a little bit more. And also those of you who want to patch in, just hit us up and let us know. It's nothing to patch you guys in. And you can be also on the podcast as well. Hit us up, askUncleLegend@gmail.com. If you know us personally, of course, you can hit my text, his DM, hit my DM as well. And we can
slide in my wife's DM like that. Try me if you want
anyway, peace.
Peace. Are you gonna hit it again?
You stopped the recording.
Oh, you hit it again. Boom.
Okay. All right. So the recording stopped. Anyway. So but yeah, so if y'all want to be on the show, y'all already know what to do. Hit us up and let us know. So we'll be looking forward to who said that? It wasn't Calvin. It was someone else.
That was Rob Sarvis.
Robert. All right, Robert. So we'll do another tomorrow. I mean Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. Sundays and Wednesdays. We're a little bit busy, so we didn't do it this Sunday, but we're able to do it today. So Wednesday, we'll do another podcast, Robert. So let us know if you're going to be available or not, if you want to chime in and join the show. Okay. And for those of you out there, we have one more puppy left out of 10. We've been trying to get them rehomed since close to the end of November. And they're all gone. They're all gone except for one. Okay.
I got you, Calvin.
Okay, absolutely. So Wednesdays and Sundays, let us know which day you want to. And we can get together before that.
You live right around here. You can come to the crib. Once we get these puppies out.
We have one more puppy left, guys. He's black and white spotted. It's on my page.
Snoopy face.
FOXAMIL. And you'll see his picture up there. It's gonna show 2 of them, but we don't. We just got the other one rehomed today.
Just the one that look like
I didn't have
Snoopy.
time to update the page, but we'll just have the black and white one. And he's a boy, and he's beautiful. So if you guys are interested or know someone that is, share my page so that way they can hit me up and I can give them all information that they need. Okay.
He's a big boy.
He's a real boy.
If y'all ain't got nothing for us,
Yeah, we
Let me tell you
go
something.
ahead and slide. You know,
you slide
slide.
like the ops boy.
Slide.
I think it was a good podcast. First one back.
That's fun.
Back on the ground.
Yeah, it's fun.
Back on the wagon.
I miss these guys.
Yep. First episode of season 3. This is 2023.
Mhm.
Bangers. Well, I think we need.
All right, y'all. We're about to
Yeah, our
leave,
dog's
so if
about to
y'all
get
don't want to
crazy.
say anything else, we got Coco and Rocky in here fighting in the cage.
Cage
They
fighting
wanna-
dogs.
How they playing, really? So
Nibbling
we'll
on each other's face.
Right. We're gonna let them out and enjoy the rest of our evening.
Peace. Appreciate y'all showing up.
Bye.